Hey everyone! Welcome again to Cursed Late Night Gaming here in our Fjord, however you pronounce it, server. This is part of our cluster that is available. We have this in Lost Island. So when this map came out, we jumped ship on Lost Island and came over to the Fjord map. I'm just going to keep calling it that. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Fjord. I know what that is. It's those big, deep ocean trenches or lakes in Norway and stuff, but I don't know if that's what this map is called. I don't know. That's how we have Sinnohs over here, is that we brought them with us because we became so obsessed with those things on Lost Island, we feel we can't live without them. Now, if you watch the first episode of this, we were living in the little village. It was quite frankly crap. If you see other streamers such as Syntac, he's not a streamer, he's a YouTuber. But he was also having problems with stuff spawning inside of there. We had the same problem. Big alphas, everything spawning inside all the time. And I have some theories on why that was happening. I think it was because the pre-made fences are not considered a closed base. So I know Syntac was putting down foundations to try and stop them, but I don't think the game considers that wall around there a closed base. And the same with the village we were in. It had a pre-made fence all the way around it, but I don't think the game considered it a base, because when you have a base set up, it stops spawns. But that's not considering a base because it's there when the map begins. It's part of the map. So that's my theory as to why they don't work. So we found we needed to move there because it was just a constant fight. So we picked Helmsdeep because things don't spawn in Helmsdeep. They can sometimes fall off the mountain into Helmsdeep, but they don't spawn there. So that's why we moved to Helmsdeep. But I've done some work on Helmsdeep, and I think it's really awesome. So we want to give you a tour of Helmsdeep, what we have so far at least. So alright, if you're familiar with the area and you know where it is, I'll show you here. We do have the awesome scope mod installed. So if you look in the upper left, that is the coordinates. I don't like this mod. I think it's too cheaty. I turned off a bunch of the cheatiness of it so that it doesn't give outlines around creatures, and it doesn't tell me. See, there's no outlines around anything. And it doesn't tell me every little detail about the building materials and stuff, because the default of that... Oh, that ain't a good thing. Oh, what level is it? 180. Oh, not good. So here we are. We have turrets set up on each side. Anything walking up towards the front door is dead. These big giant doors fit perfect in here. This is from the Eco's Viking Kingdoms mod. They do not auto open and close, but they fit just perfect in here. They look like nice. Let's see. We have a few little guys set to aggressive here in case something does fall down in. This is not the most perfect fit, but it's good enough. So this is a great place to tame things. You just carry it in here and dump it. Except for if there's a raptor, alpha raptor nearby, then it's probably not a great idea. All right, here's the courtyard. Some of the tames we've had we've accomplished since we've been here. We've been playing this a bit. Got a lovely tech Quetzal. We got some shadow mains. I put a stupid hat on mine because it's the summer bash event. And then I put a line of fences up here. As you can see, it's already caught something to keep stuff from coming down on top of us. It catches stuff all the time. It's really handy. Again, the door, the regular frame fits perfect in here. If you'd like to repeat this yourself. Got some bats. All right. Here is our kitchen area. This is using mainly the Eco RP mod. And then this is from the Eco Viking Kingdoms mod, I believe. Got our table here with some Fjordhawks. My brother and I both don't like these things. They're an enormous pain to tame, and I don't feel they're worth it, especially if you are like us and you have the Death Recovery mod installed. There is no need for these at all. And in fact, on the server, they are a pain, because if you die next to a wild Fjordhawk, it will grab your stuff and fly off with it, which then doesn't allow you to use the Death Recovery mod, because your stuff's being flown around by a bird. It won't let you get your stuff back. My brother lost everything. So if you're familiar with the interior of the Helmsdeep, you know there is no upstairs. I made one. So there is rafters up here. So I set up the stairway. This stairway is using the Castles, Keeps, and Forts mod. So I set up the stairway. What I did, if you're interested in trying this, is I finagled around until I got these foundations to stick in the wall. So you get the foundations jammed in right here, and then you can build a stairway off of it. And that is what I did. And then I covered up the floor. You can see this is part of the Helmsdeep. This is, of course, not. This is not. This is. So it's very uneven. And this is my brother's room here. And over here is mine. And it sinks in. And like I can't even use the chair because it keeps kicking me out when I try to sit in it. Like if we go to here. See, it just doesn't let me sit in that. So it's not perfect, but it's really nice. It's nice to have this here. I mean, think about it. We're inside Helmsdeep, inside the ground, underground. There is nothing that's going to touch us here. Well, this is a PvE server, so we don't have to worry about other people. But there's nothing going to touch us in here. And then we have, of course, the recovery stone here. Now you're going to say, well, that's really nice and all, but there's a bad thing about the Helmsdeep, and that's in the back. We've taken care of that problem. So we have our generator here. I thought this was a perfect place for the industrial forge. We have gotten a few of the... this is the... Which one is this? Oh, Artifact of the Pack. So we each got down and we accidentally stumbled across it. We didn't mean to go after it. We just found it and grabbed the Artifact of the Pack. Thought we'd stick them there. And this thing looks so cool when it lights up. It's like, oh, it's like some dwarven mine. It's just kind of cool. Hey, thank you. So when you go into the back here, this is where the trouble is. I'm sure you're familiar. Um, hey, how's it going? So I'm sure you're familiar. If you're familiar with the reason I talk to myself and when there's no, you come in and I'm talking to somebody and there's nobody in the stream. It's because I upload these to YouTube, so I want to have some content on there. So anyway, so back behind in Helmsdeep here, there is trouble, but I ran. You can see here, I ran the power lines to the back, and you don't judge. Thank you very much. So back here we set up turrets, and I have the turrets on this server set to nasty, so they take everything out. So back here we don't have to deal with the spiders and the arthros and the bats because I have it set to not kill dung beetles. Dung beetles don't attack. This is that new Fjord map that just came out, or whatever, the Viking map. And inside the Viking map they have this Helmsdeep base. It's like the Helmsdeep from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's got... How many new dinos does it have? It has the bats, the big giant bats. It has the Andrewsarchus, which are really cool. And then it has the little fjord hawk things that I don't think are very cool. So anyway, this has crystal or pearls back here, and as long as you don't build anything, it'll keep having pearls back here. Yeah, the Andrewsarchus is really cool. The bats are cool too. We're out trying a little trick we saw another streamer doing. We were going invisible at night into the wyvern trench, trying to steal eggs, and that didn't go so well. It's great. You go in, you're invisible, and you sneak in, you find the egg you want, and you grab it. And when you gotta grab it, you gotta go uninvisible. And the second you grab it, of course, all the wyverns come after you, and the bats aren't fast enough to get away from them. So they get fried. At least that's what happened to our bats. But we've been breeding them, so we got lots of bats. All right, so yeah, we got some Andrewsarchus. This one's mine. I named it Peppa Pig. It's a girl. So I did the saddle up as a nice pink. Okay, so if we come this direction, we've got our little landing over here that I made for our wyverns. And then the greenhouse. And we put a turret on top. That's why I have the wind turbine to run the turret. Just to keep things from falling down here, because they do. They fall down off the mountain and then attack everything. This wyvern is awful. I just grabbed an egg that I found. It's not good. And so I've been leveling it, and it's only up to 164. It's not a good wyvern at all. And then back here, I put a gate, and again the doors from the Viking Kingdoms mod from Eco's Viking Kingdoms. I'm pretty sure that's the Viking Kingdoms. They fit perfect in here. So are they all? So you got 5 wyverns. Are they all fire? Fire 4 lightning. So the only place you find the lightnings is in that tech cave, or the tech. Isn't that correct? That is. We saw the wyverns, the lightning wyverns, in there, and it felt scary as hell to go back there. We were like, I don't know if I want to be trapped in a cave with a lightning wyvern. So I built this little spot back here. We can keep going with it if we want to have an extra floor on here. But this is where we do our taming, or our baby raising is back here. Oh, you're on official server. Oh. I don't know if I feel I should say sorry, or officials are so... I ran official. I was on official servers for like 6 months, and I finally just quit. I was like, because it just became this loop of log in, fix everything other people broke, try to retame things that the other people killed, then log out, and then log in, and then it just was a cycle of them breaking your stuff and you fixing their stuff, and I just got kind of bummed with it. I didn't become a big giant part of a huge tribe though. So if you're not a part of a tribe, then you're kind of by yourself and get stalled. Oh, alpha! You lost 2 sharks with alpha squid. Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of alphas on here. Yeah, we have some of our stuff set to aggressive to take care of problems like that. There we go. So, yeah, so we got Helmsdeep here all set up. It's pretty cool. It's a nice place to put a base. I'm sure on official servers, this is a spot that's probably fought over, I would think. And we brought our Sinnohs over from Lost Island, because it's part of the cluster. So it's a little cheaty, I guess, but we just can't live without them. We love Sinnohs. No one can build their unofficial, really. Is it because there's a cave back there, I wonder? Interesting. That's a big bummer. Ah. That sucks. Yeah, I'm the admin of our own server, so I set it to do whatever we want. So when we first started on this map, we were living over here. And it just became a nightmare because I was saying at the start of the stream that I don't think the game considers these fences part of a base. So it just keeps spawning things inside all the time. So we were living in these houses here. Some of these are from the Viking Kingdoms map, or mod. You can build the whole entire house really cheap. Let me see here. I think we got the... Do we have it inside here? We do not. But like, building that house would be like 500 stone and 750 wood, something like that, for this whole entire house. Which is just stupid cheap. And then there's some bigger ones in the back that are like a church and a Thane's house and all these crazy from Eco's Viking Kingdoms. But we were hoping if we built enough of these buildings around that it would stop spawns, and it did not at all. Didn't at all. And I see that some streamers like Syntac are trying to build their base in here, and it's just constantly spawning in here too. He has tried placing foundations around, but I think he's still having trouble. Yeah. Yeah, look. Alpha Rex. Oh, and a Tech Rex. I should attack them. I mean, my wyvern is really terrible. Not working out. Yeah, I named this wyvern Asthma because it always runs out of stamina, like constantly. It's just such a low level. Wow, look at it, he's all mad. I put the gates on here. I don't know if I can zoom out enough to see it. Nope. So these things are kind of trapped in here. I put the big Viking gates. I don't think they can be broken. Wow. Yeah, how'd you like to have this be your base and you wake up one morning with that stomping around inside? If I was smart, I would have brought my snow owl with me and healed this guy up. But maybe I will go get my Shadow Mane. We just tamed those up. We bred them. Maybe I'll go get my Shadow Mane and kill it. You can deal with it? The problem would be that if you don't realize and it starts eating your tames, that would suck. So when you play on official, are you with a tribe or are you by yourself? Oh, with two friends? So I was doing really great on official for a while, being solo by myself. And I was kind of hidden in the jungle. No one could see my base, because if they flew over with a flyer or something, all they'd see was treetops, which was great. It was working out great. And then a titanosaur walked by my base, knocked down all the trees, and because my base was there, the trees never grew back. And then everyone can see it. So that sucked. And then my base was getting destroyed all the time. Like constantly getting destroyed by people. So I kind of struggled for a while trying to rebuild it, and then I'd log in and it'd be destroyed and I'd rebuild it, and it was just kind of an endless loop of that until I decided to stop rebuilding it and just I built like a fake wall so that it looked like I was still destroyed. But really I had a fake wall in there, and it looked so the base looked wrecked, but I was still living there and I still had all my stuff there. And I would say it was about a month or so before people figured it out, and then finally just wrecked the whole thing. And that was about the time I decided, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to play unofficial anymore. Bronto. I don't think we have Brontos on this server. I think I turned them off. I don't like Brontos because they usually spawn in peaceful areas where you want to make your base, and they stomp around constantly and just so loud and annoying. Pardon me, I just got this. I've not been... I didn't play Genesis 2. I didn't like Genesis 1, so I am unfamiliar with the Shadow Main. I don't know it very well. But at least if this thing gets killed, I can make another, because we have the parents of this one. Wow. That alpha was super simple with the Shadow Main. I'm not sure what's the best thing to pump in the Shadow Main. Crazy. It's like super white. Well, the Griffin has my respect. It went down hard. Wow, it's like this thing doesn't even get hurt. I thought I heard someone saying it's important to put stuff into oxygen, but I don't even see that as a thing. Maybe they were joking. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's even oxygen on here. Funny. Guess we just continue with the what do we get from the alpha? Well, we got 17 runestones. That's nice. Of course, we got the tooth and the trophy that we can't hang on to anything because our walls and our Helmsdeep aren't real walls, so it won't. Nothing will attach to it. And we got this Rex bone armor skin. Nice. Nothing like little alpha killing, which is what this whole map's all about. It gets to be a little much, though, doesn't it? It's like alphas everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I should probably put this meat back. Zero fall damage, that's nuts. Yeah, so we have a few mods on here. This is the Bracky from the ARK Edition's The Collection mod. And these T-Rexes are from the Paleo ARK mod. They're gonna die here in a sec. Dead. Oh, it just never gets old. Two Rexes, it just like stomped. I don't see much good in here. Might as well grab the arms, I guess. Yeah, I have a pretty large following on Instagram of just pictures from ARK, and people are always asking about where I'm getting these animals from, and it's always those poor guys on console that don't get to have any mods. To run over to the Aberrant Cave and get those drops that are in there. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, we're close. Right around the corner. Okay, let's go in here and eat some Ravagers. That's most likely what's going to be. Let me make sure he's not such a passive. Nope, neutral. Okay, good. Wow, these things are killing machines. What we got? Got a crappy Stegosaurus. Didn't need either of those too much, but now one thing I've never found out on this map is where the heck the rock drakes are. I think rock drakes are on here, but I have not found out where yet. A 66 Spino. And he runs away like Spinos always do. Yet or not. This cheaty scope tells you what's in the drop. There is a Argentarvis Mastercraft saddle and a pump action shotgun blueprint. Cool. All right. Well, those are the two drops in here. My brother claimed he saw rock drakes in here. I've never seen rock drakes in here, but I guess it's possible. Not rock drake eggs, just rock drakes themselves. And here's where we get to see how my computer needs an upgrade. So last time when I needed a PC, I took the lazy way and just bought a pre-built. But that was like way back in like 2014. So since then I upgraded it to have 1080. That was a while ago though, and now it's kind of getting to that point where I need to just upgrade the whole system. So I'm debating, do I need to build it? Because I know I could get a better system cheaper, or am I going to be lazy, get in just order pre-built? I'm not sure. But the other day Windows did an update, and I'm like, yeah, okay, and it said, oh, sorry, you can't update your computer to Windows 11 because you need at least an i9 processor. Not that I was looking to upgrade it to Windows 11, I really wasn't, but it just popped that thing up saying we can't put you on Windows 11 because you don't have an i9. I have an i7, and I was like, okay. So I don't really know that I want Windows 11, but it did bring up the point that maybe my computer's not so great anymore. And then it also, I was playing, wow, 174 Microraptor with cool holiday colors. I was playing Star Citizen, and Star Citizen said you could use some more RAM. So I got multiple things now telling me my computer's kind of out of date, so I probably need to be thinking about that. What did they kill over there? Oh. The turrets took out the Allosaurus, is that what these are? But left the sheep just fine. Oh, you had a rough day, huh? I don't have any tasty cakes with me, I don't think. Yeah, you've had a rough day. You're almost dead. Do we have any in the fridge, maybe? This is where we used to live. This is the base I showed you earlier. I doubt it. I think I probably took everything. Yep, it's clean. What are you doing? Oh, you're following me. I didn't know you were following me. So if you're curious about the name, Pteris, it is lion. It's the scientific name for lionfish. And the lionfish is what they based this creature off of. And the name just rolls off the tongue. Pteris. Maybe I'll get some tasty cakes and come back and grab that. Not that we don't have enough sheep. We've definitely got lots. Coming up on an hour I've been streaming too, so I really just, my intention of the stream was just to give a tour of the base we have here. I haven't really streamed this server much, and I did like I did one stream and then just kind of stopped, and I think I needed to kind of do an update and say, yeah, we're still on here. Didn't quit. Yeah, those shadow mains are a gigantic pain in the butt to tame, but they're worth it. They're just death machines. I think we have tasty cakes here. Let's do one tasty cake. on, Jet. Let's go get ourselves another sheep. Jet's been with me a long time. Almost lost her the other day. It was really, really close. But she's been with me for, oh boy, so many servers, and back when we had Ragnarok and all these servers. But the other day she got mobbed by a bunch of alphas, and I almost couldn't get her out of it. Yay, another sheep. You'll make some dino a very good lunch. Okay, I didn't mean to shoot. Why are you not there? Okay. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Don't care about the rest of that, I don't think. Allosaurus. Brains. Didn't mean to pick you up, Jet. I named her Jet back in the day because she was so damn fast, but not anymore. There are so many dinos that are faster now. So much junk. Actually, I don't put the meat in there. Kind of an organized fanatic. Meat goes here. Okay. Didn't know where it went. Leather. Chitin. That's about it. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that people couldn't build in the Helmsdeep area on official. That's terrible. I wonder why. Just because of the cave, I suppose. Little cheaty, I suppose. It's not terrible cheaty, it's just a little cheaty. Let's keep this one. Let's grind a bunch of stuff though. Don't need this or this or this or this. These are blueprints. Well, of course, don't need that. Or that. I think that's it. We always keep the saddles. Blueprint here. That's not a blueprint. Okay, good. Pearls go here. There's the turret taking out some poor little scorpion. 174. Guess I can put that there and this there. Guess that too, if I want to keep it for some reason. I don't really know if I do. Don't need that. It's nothing. Nothing's more riveting than watching someone organize their junk on a live stream. That's what everyone wants to see. Like, yeah, I can see tips and tricks on every streamer. Useful tips and tricks, nobody needs those. But to see how someone organizes their base, that's gold. That's streamer gold. It's about like streaming Farming Simulator and watching someone plow a field. Here's where we keep our saddles. Here's where we keep our ovis. Like you said, that's just exactly what we needed, was one more ovis. Okay, and the rest goes in the feeding trough, and we're all done. Too bad those doors don't auto open close. I've mentioned that a million times, but they're great except for that one little thing. But I'm sure that's painful for the modders. I don't know. Okay, everyone, I'm going to end it here. It is going on an hour, and if I go more than an hour, I don't think even an hour is more than what people on YouTube will watch. If I was Mr. Perfect streamer / YouTube creator, I would cut them up into 15-minute segments, but I don't want to take the time to do that. So if you missed any over there, you can go to Curse the Dawn on YouTube. All the videos, all my streams are over there for the most part. I'm backed up a little bit. I've got to catch up, but this will eventually be there. I'd like to thank John156 for stopping in and saying hi. That was nice to have someone come in and chat for a bit. And let's see. You can follow me on Twitter, CurseTheDawn1. We're on Instagram, Curse the Dawn as well. And until next time, hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope the sun never rises on your game night. Bye, everyone.
Hey!